Hello, family. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy E, the Dividend Passport Bro, back with another video. Guys, as always, this is not financial advice. You use this information as your own free will, okay? So when you lose your money, you don't be like, man, that's due on the Dividend Passport Bro, that old bastard. He got me invest my stuff and lose all my money. Guys, this works for me. It might not work for you. But the job of this channel, every day I sit here, I make this video to motivate you guys, because if I can do it, you guys can do it. I've seen people do this in less than a year because they put in the work, they put in the income to get to where they need to get. And right now we put in the work so we can get to 2,000 subscribers. We at 1,788 subscribers on the show, 180 over there. I mean, only the show 7 to 8 over there is 1,788 subscribers. And guys, look at this. We have made 177 videos on this channel. Now, 98% of these videos is about dividend investing, and other few videos about my baby girl and her mom and all that good stuff. But as this channel is a brand new channel, we're going to continue to put in the work and grow this family, this community together, to create a bunch of billionaires, okay? To create a bunch of billionaires. The market just closed, so we you know, the market closed, we stopped making videos. Since the market closed, it's time to make these videos, okay, guys? So let's get right into it, okay? Like, share the content, and don't hesitate to send me an email if you have any questions. Now, before the market closed, when I checked this earlier, Apple was in the green, and then it went to gray, and then it went to red. Today it looks like, I would say it's a green day, right? Because we got both spaces of green and red. It looked half and half, but I would say a green day. Don't quote me in that. Okay, guys. Now I just logged into this. This portfolio, the total is $603.21. We got $5.52 in here. And once we pay the fee for the platform fee, the rest of the money is going to be reinvested until the next month, and we're going to have more income coming into the portfolio anyway, and we're going to have enough to make that $3 and change to reinvest back into the portfolio. Okay, and I'm going to add a couple of stuff to this portfolio later on, but for now it's good enough. We're making a little bit of change here and there. So I cannot complain, okay, as we grow this portfolio. So you guys can say, well, Edwin, I don't have any money, so I'm not going to do it. You can put stuff in you can have a placeholder, right? You can buy a dollar, have your placeholder, and then when you get to where you need to get to, when you start making some money, like you're making $1 million in Bitcoin and stuff like that, you can take that money and reinvest it into your portfolio, okay? With that being said, Bitcoin is at 101,000. It went down, it come back up. Okay, Ethereum was down. It's coming back up. XRP was down. It came up and then going back down again. So this is the game, right? It's a game. This is strategy. Like I tell you guys, this is a job. This is not, I look at it as a business, okay? To invest, make my money. Okay, take that money. You can invest it into other things. If you want to go into real estate, you make enough money, you can buy some rental properties. You can do whatever you want to do. That's your business. Okay, and right now, this market, we're in a bull market right now. This might go on for the next 3 or 4 years. Nobody knows. But in the meantime, between time, we got to plan for our future. You got to plan for your future. Okay, so would I be buying Bitcoin, buying Ethereum, buying XRP? That's your business. You do what works for you. Okay, I share what I do. Okay, I share with you guys what I do every single day, 7 days a week. Okay, I didn't buy any crypto today. I did not buy any crypto today. As you can see, my crypto portfolio is a little green right here, right? And I have multiple crypto portfolios, but this is the one I show you guys every day. I got portfolio in Webull. I got portfolio in what's the other thing called? I can't think of the name right now. Coin Marketplace or whatever it is. No, not Coin Marketplace. The other one. I can't even think of the name right now. Corny, the one I seem to have Corny, right? Yeah. But I have another portfolio there, right? That I think it's about, I sold a lot of stuff out of there. I think I might have maybe like 20 grand in there. I'm thinking about selling all of that and taking that money and throwing it into my daughter's portfolio as I try to get that portfolio up. This is my daughter's portfolio right here, right? This is the one I used to pay her tuition. As I try to get this portfolio up to pay that tuition. Now, with the growth today, right? Most of the growth today come in the market. As you can see right now, the value of my portfolio is $117,000. Now, $53,000 of that money is my own money. The other $48,000 is margins, right? And then this $15,000, which is 12% of my portfolio, it's not intentional. It's crypto. Okay, guys. I always have to try to have 10 to 20% of crypto. And I mean, sometimes crypto will go up depending on what you have. If it go up in value, right? It might be more, but if it do, you have to do what works for you. Okay, and this is the 53,000 in equity that we have, and the rest is in margins, right? And as you can see, stuff is still going down. I didn't buy anything else here today. I bought some DIPS. I got like 500 some shares of this, as I'm trying to get to 1,000, right? So this right here basically will cover not for the next week, but will cover week B, right? B, which is the week we just passed. It will cover that week. A lot of people like to buy on ex-dividend day because the thing goes down. I mean, sometimes I would buy on that day. I usually just buy when the market is down. When I feel like it's down for me, I'll buy on that day. And my cost was a lot lower, was a lot higher. So I was like, you know what, it's low enough. Let me just buy some and trying to get to 1,000 shares, right? And once the income comes in for this week, I'm gonna buy some more, and maybe I'll get some what's that, SQY, and of course I need to buy more Misty in here, right? Because we already got 1,000 of Misty, but I need to buy some YBit. That's for Group A, and some other stuff in here. Now I've been going back and forth with this, right? It's my weeklies. I'm thinking about selling my weeklies, so I'm gonna wait till Friday and see how much of a dividend. Well, not how much of dividend, but after the dividend, see how much they grow, right? And then I'll probably sell Friday or next week. I'm gonna get rid of all of my weeklies and just put that money into something else that generates more income. Because right now I'm trying to get the income going. So these weeklies are giving me 12%, 16%. I mean, when you add it up, it's a lot. But I like to see that big number at one time instead of breaking it down, like that. Okay? It's just me. I've been thinking about that for a while. I declared that in my other portfolio. I got that out of my Charles Schwab portfolio, and I got to get it out of my Fidelity portfolio and clean it out of this portfolio, because I mean, I just look at it, I'm like, there's nothing wrong with it, but it just, for me, I like to have that. It's easier for me to calculate, easier for me to track those dividends that way than having it coming in every week. That's just me. So guys, don't hold it against me, okay? Do not hold it against me. There's something else I want to show you guys, but I already lost my train of thoughts. But yeah, so that's what we have for this portfolio, right? Because people are like, but you only got 50,000 in there. In your tracker, you got 50-something thousand, but you got 60,000 in income, because we have 100,000 total in this portfolio. Okay, guys? All right. So, and today, let me go to my balance here real quick. Let me see what's changed. I transferred some funds into this account, $3,000, because I need to buy some stuff. And it was down, so I transferred $3,000. I did buy some stuff, but of course with the dividend, with the margins, I add 3,000 and give me 3,000. So we were to buy more things, and I have income coming in, but I couldn't wait until the end of the week. I saw a discounted price, and I needed to get to it, so that's what I did. All right, and let me get back over here. Yes, I was trying to buy some shares here, but it didn't go through. I was trying to get another thousand some another 2,000 shares of this. I might get it extended hour when I finish making this video. I'm gonna keep my eye on it. If they continue to go down in the extended hour, I'm gonna buy 2,000 shares of this bad boy, and that will bring my cost down from $1.88, because you can see the price is $1.38. So the goal is to bring my price down eventually to sell, and I can put this lot of money I can put into something else. But of course, you see the difference. It's $4,000. It's a big difference, right? I don't want to take $4,000 loss, so I need to bring my cost average down a little bit more, and hopefully it'll go back up. And then when it does, we're gonna either sell. Well, we're gonna sell at some point, right, and put that money into something else. But this portfolio generated today, right, $7,000 something. Of course, I added $3,000 to this, so that could be the difference in the change here. But when I checked it before, it was like 3,000, almost 4,000 something, 4,700, something like that. But I added $3,000 in here, so of course that helped the difference in the change into the portfolio. Okay, guys. Let's see if I can, we go to the balance again, if I show me. I like this when they show the little separate pie for this particular portfolio when it's not showing all of the other portfolio. Okay, so I only got $1,000 in here settled cash, and the rest of the cash haven't settled yet. Okay, now let me, what was I wanted to show you guys? Transaction history. So I was able to buy some shares, right? AIYY. I was able to buy some PLTY. So this is just today, right? Yesterday I bought some more shares yesterday, as you guys can see, and I got some ALT the other day. I got 600 shares. So I'm growing the portfolio in different ways to try to get it up there. And I mean, it's a headache. I mean, when I say it's a headache, it's a good headache, right? Because I'm doing it, right? I'm trying to grow the income. Once I get the portfolio to a point where I can relax, then I can say, okay, now I can take the income, put it into my core positions, right? That I don't have to worry about NAV erosion and all that stuff. And overall, even if I go down $5-6 grand, if I'm getting $50,000 a year and go down $5 grand, I'm still making about $45,000 a year, and I'm not really losing anything. But some people don't think that way. You know, some people don't think that way. They'll be like, "Oh, you're losing money." I'm like, okay, well, you know, I'm losing money, so what, right? But this is the portfolio from what you call it, Fidelity, right? So overall gains today was over $13,000 between my three portfolio, right? Robinhood, Charles Schwab, and Fidelity. We made over $13,000 today, $13,700 plus dollars, and then I transfer additional. That's just in growth, right? In growth. That's not from dividend. And then I transfer another $3,000 to my what you call it, Charles Schwab portfolio, to buy more positions, right? Because I'm like, maybe I can get a little bit more money, you know, coming into the portfolio. But right now, I mean, we are doing pretty good. So this week, all right. So as you guys can see, the income continued to go up. I tried to update that when I was talking before I got on the start of the video to make sure. I'm not even gonna worry about M1. All right, and we'll see if it changes anything. It looks the same to me. So as you guys can see, we're at $349,000, $403. okay, and some cents, whatever the cents are. We not this thing don't care about the pennies. Only care about the big boys. Okay. Now the yield dropped down a little bit. The overall yield dropped down to 68%. Now that goes up and down, right? Because of the high yield investment, they go up and down. Depends what YieldMax paying. It goes up and down. Okay. And I don't really worry about that because I mean I have a lot of income coming in, and to cover whatever I need to cover. Eventually, as the portfolio grows, we'll pay back margins, and not all of the portfolio. I might do it in just one portfolio or two portfolio, and then just have one portfolio that uses margins. But I haven't decided which portfolio yet. But the goal is to put more funds into the core positions. I talk about this all the time, guys, to put more money into the core positions. Okay? And we're going to go to income. The income is going up, right? The average is 31,000. The high is 32,000, and the low is 31,376. I mean 31,376. Okay. So, I mean, this is good, right? I'm making more money in dividend than I make on my job. 3 times more money than I make on my job. So why do I have a job right now? I don't even know. Just to keep me busy, I guess. More busy than I need to be, right? And I was talking to my boss today, and she was like, when you going back to Colombia? I was like, in January. She's like, you spending your birthday there for your daughter's birthday there? I'm like, yeah. I was like, are you trying to get rid of me now? You want to fire me or something? But it's not like it mattered. But still, I work. I get a paycheck. I work here. I do my dividend stuff. I get a check. So if I stop working, like I say, I get calls for jobs all the time. But I don't want another job that's going to restrict me to the U.S. I want to be able to travel when I want to. Even though I think I'm still going to spend a lot of time in here, I'm not going to transition 100% of the time because money is not an option anymore where I have to worry about money. So I'm still going to spend a lot of time in the U.S. with my kids here, and and then spend time in Colombia and anywhere else, DR, anywhere else I want to go. But when you make a lot of money, it changes your perspective in things on what you can do and all that good stuff. So, Charles Schwab, I mean, this is all estimated, right? Could go up and down. That's why I use the tracker. It's easier for me to do this than for me to pull up a spreadsheet and spend 2 or 3 hours on a spreadsheet trying to calculate things. It's just easier for me to do this because this is attached to my accounts, and the read only information is directly from my account, and I can update this manually like I just did, for it to tell me what I've got coming in. So for Charles Schwab this month, right, estimated, we got about $11,000 coming in. Now, God, keep in mind, it's just the middle of the month, right? So we still got this week, next week, right, and then the week after that, right? So we got this week right here. I'm gonna get dividend. Next week, I'm gonna get dividend, right? I'm gonna get another. I don't know, estimated somewhere maybe around $8,000 or $9,000 again, or maybe $10,000, $15,000. I have no idea. I need to calculate it, but depends on what's going to be paid. And then the following week, which is my first week with Tesla and stuff that I'm trying to build up now. So when I get paid next week, I'm going to put more money into Tesla. And for my second week and the following week, Nvidia. Now, can you imagine if I have 4 weeks that I'm consistently getting over $10,000 a month? That is crazy. But that's the goal, to build this up to 60,000. So right now we're 11,000, right? We're 11 grand, which is amazing. And next year the goal is to double this, right? Whatever it is to double, 30,000. I would say 60,000 would be the goal, right? And then when we get to 60,000, we can set another goal, income. But right now we're 11. Fidelity. And this portfolio, I think this is going to be the easiest portfolio to double, because what I decided to do, I talked about this yesterday, is to go back and look at my portfolio, look at the 10 dividend kings and 10 dividend aristocrats, and look at my positions and take out 10 of those that pay the best yield, and give rid of the rest, right? I will have 20 positions that pay the best yield between my dividend kings and my dividend aristocrats, and then the rest will be my high yield, and that way I can put more money into mine because I got over $50,000 that is sitting there in high yield, in lower yield investments that is not paying me a lot of dividend, right? That is not paying me a lot of dividend, and if I sell, I got 100-something positions. Some of them got 1 share, 2 share, 4 share, 5 shares. Some of them in value is $100-something a share, $200 a share. So if I sell a lot of those companies, right, and then upgrade, because I'm trying to get up to 3 or 4%, 3% yield is my new norm, right? So anything that pay me less than 3% yield, I'm going to get rid of, right? I'm going to get rid of, drop my position down to 20 positions, and then plus my extreme high yield that I have, and that should automatically give me more money to invest in this portfolio. I don't even have to go look for money, because keep in mind, those positions are paying me a lower yield anyway, a little bit of dividend. So when I sell those and put the money into stuff that paying higher yield, the dividend automatically gonna increase. Not the higher yield, but even the other 20 positions, when I sell those, maximize all of the high yield, 1,000 shares, 2,000 shares, 3,000 shares. Now I can say, okay, now let's go back and reinvest into the other lower positions. So this gonna be the easier account to double, right? It's gonna be easy to double this account to $30,000 a year, and this one is at 11 right now. To double this to a 20,000 a year, so that's what we got. 30 here, 20 there. That's 50. This one here, I don't know what whatever it gets to. Whatever it gets to it, right? Because I'm not adding no more money to it. We're just going to use what's in the portfolio. Is at this month is at $33, and then the rest of the time is at $36. But it's going to continue to grow by a little dollar a couple of dollars every month, minus the $3 maintenance costs, right? And this portfolio here, I have some money coming in. I already pulled $3,000 from the other, from my savings account, and to move money to Charles Schwab. So I got some money coming in. Once that money come in, I'm gonna take the $3,000 from there and put it back into my Charles Schwab, and then the other 2,000, whatever it is, 2,000 plus, gonna be put into this account, right? And the goal is to get this thing to 20. We already passed 6,000, 7,000. So even if we get to the 15,000, so 60,000. I said we're gonna keep the goal. The new goal is gonna be about 60,000 for next year. And at the rate that I'm going right now, we might be able to get that goal early. But if I just make the goal too big, and then it's gonna just seem like it's gonna take forever to get there, and I might not be as motivated. I want to be motivated because I just like when I do my dividend, my snowball paying my bills. When I pay those little 1 or 2 credit cards off, I can see that. I want to be able to do the same thing. And once I get this portfolio to a certain level, right, I'm gonna start pulling money out of here, putting it into my high yield savings account. So whenever my daughter need to pay her tuition, I can pull money out of there, or just have some money on standby. Okay, because the more money you make, you turn to be less like a distant. I can't even say the word right, but you try to be. For me, I don't know about everybody else. The more money I make, sometimes I don't worry about the little nickel and dime, and all those adds up. So I want to be focused, and pay down my bill, and just continue to build generational wealth for my kids. Okay, guys. So at the end of the year, whatever the balance is in this account, as far as dividend is concerned, the goal would be to double it, right? So right now, we have an estimated income at $349,000. So if this end of the year, right, and this is what we have, the goal will be to double this amount next year. Okay, that will be the goal. So I know I mean, we only got about less than 3 weeks left in the year, and we're gonna pass 350. All right, so we're definitely gonna pass 350. So next year, I mean, if we pass 350 next year, we'll be able to get this thing to 700,000 a year in income. And I think my plan that I have right now, I think is a great strategy to grow this account. And if I continue to work the rest of the year next year, and don't have to pull any money out of this thing, just focus and just consider and focus on my job, and use my job to pay my bill, and I have to pull the money out of here and just reinvest everything. I think it'll be great. So, family, that's the plan. So we look at the future value. We're doubling this up, right? If we double this up, this is gonna double this up, and this is just gonna push up the years. And at some point, of course, I only use the income now to pay for my Tesla. But at some point, of course, I'm not going to do that anymore, right? At some point, I'm not going to be moving money, because if I'm making $60,000-$70,000 a month, you know what? We're paying off that Tesla. I know it's just a little. My Tesla, I mean, it's like 0.99%. So I pay less than 1% for my Tesla. So I can pay off other debts like credit cards and stuff before I even pay off my Tesla. But that's the goal. Once I finish paying off all my debts, the Tesla will be the last thing I pay off. All the credit cards going to get paid off before I pay off the Tesla. But guys, so this is my plan that I'm sharing with you guys. And this is not financial advice. Okay? As always, this is not financial advice. Okay? I'm just sharing what I do with my portfolio, right? So use it as a guide. Use it to motivate you, to get you to the next level. I don't want to hear the excuse like, oh, you know what, I can't do it. Even if you're not investing in this extreme high yield, you can invest in regular dividend position, SUSD, MO, some of the stuff I call all the time. You can invest in those, and you have a 10, 20-year goal or timeline. That's easy to do in 10, 20 years, okay? But for me, at my age now, I'm trying to push things a little bit, and I got baby in school that I got to pay tuition, so of course I got to do that. Okay, guys? So invest in your future. Don't let nobody else hold you back. Have the right mindset, and be around people that motivate you and help to increase that mindset. If you talk to somebody about dividend stocks, they're going to shoot you down. Believe me, I've been there, I've done that. They're going to laugh at you. They're going to be like, man, you crazy, you're wasting your money. But give it time. And when you stop making money, don't let them know you're making money. Because they're going to come back a while and be like, man, you still do that dividend stock thing? And you be like, yeah, I still do it. And that's it. I don't tell them how much money I'm making. I don't do none of that. If they don't dig deep, I don't tell them that. Because when you tell them you're making a lot of money, they'll be like, oh, really? So that thing, you're making money in that thing, huh? Can you teach me? I don't have time. All right? When I was trying to tell you, let's do this together to get to where we need to get to, you look at me like I was crazy. Now that you realize that this stuff really works, now you want to make money. I mean, you can help them. It's your family. You do what you want to do. But at this point, right, your boy is just doing what he got to do, right? I might be able to get my supercar sooner than when. You know what? And when I buy it, I'm not going to sell it. I got cars that have over 200,000-300,000 miles on them sitting outside. Okay? So when I buy it and put it in the garage and drive it once or twice a month, that will be it. When I'm in the U.S., my baby is not here, I can go take my car, go down to the supermarket, buy what I want to buy, and put it in that little bitty trunk and come back. Because I can. Okay? Because I can. Right? Because I work hard to get to where I got to get to, where I'm at now, and continue to work hard. Guys, let's show you. All right? This week, based on all the positions that I have, and this is just YieldMax. I'm not counting in Roundhill. I don't even have Roundhill. I have Defiance. I'm not counting Defiance or any of the other positions that I have that pay stocks, that pay dividend this month. I'm only talking about my YieldMax, okay? I got almost $8,000 this week coming in. 8 G's this week coming in alone. And we still got 2 more weeks left in the month, okay? We still got 2 more weeks left in the month. And next week, depending on how crypto continue to do, if Misty paid $4 and AIYY, I don't know how much they're gonna pay, but if they pay more than they paid last time, man, I'm probably gonna be generating close to the same amount. Okay, but I'm not even gonna talk about it right now, guys. Invest in your future. I do this to motivate you guys. I'm not bragging. You guys know I'm not bragging. Start, get your account open, set up a one-on-one consultation with me. You got until the end of the year, because starting next year I'm gonna start charging you guys $100 per hour. That's what I'm gonna do. $100. Okay, because that way you're not wasting my time. Okay, just by me not doing nothing. For me not doing nothing, I'm making over $50 an hour every day. Almost $50 an hour. I'm not there yet. It's coming. But by next year, I'll be making $50 an hour to do nothing. So if I'm gonna spend an hour to talk to you, right? And this is not from my regular job. This is from the stock market. I want to make it over $50 an hour just to talk to you. So if you're serious and want to grow your stuff and grow, I think you can spend $100 to talk to me, right? And that $100, usually, even if you spend your $100, it's not just going to be for that one-time talk, right? We're going to have all the conversations, but that will be up to you. But you pay for that first hour. We will have to break it down into sections, right? Depending on how bad your stuff is and what we need to go through. But I'm going to help you guys. I'm here to help. And like I said, when this ever become work, I'm going to start charging you guys, because you got to pay for my time. But I'm still going to provide everything I'm providing every day. So you don't really need to talk to me. You can just watch the videos and see what I'm doing. But it's not financial advice. So that's up to you guys. Stay blessed. Invest in your future. We're going to do this again tomorrow. Okay? We're going to do this again tomorrow. And, you know, a lot of the money we lost in a week, we made back today. So I can't complain about that, right? I cannot complain. We're going to see what tomorrow's going to do and the rest of the week going to do. I mean, if we do another 7, 8 grand tomorrow or 10 grand tomorrow, man, I can't complain about that. Okay, guys? I love you. Stay blessed. Peace out.